what's up? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneur moms with a digital presence in 2020. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to rebrand yourself for best success, personally and professionally. If you're someone who's not being taken seriously at home or you feel like you might not be received well by your niche or ideal customer, well, in this video, this part of my 31-day 2020 Entrepreneur Mom Reboot series is just for you. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to get real-world help that entrepreneur moms like you need to succeed with your business's presence online today. 2020 Entrepreneur Mom, let's learn how to rebrand yourself. You want to be taken seriously, both at home as a mother, and yes, you'd better be taken seriously as a professional in front of your niche, or they're not buying from you at all or much. So we've got to fix that. So if you want to get serious in 2020 and work your business like a business, because then it's more likely to pay you like a business, then you want to watch all of this series. Otherwise, if you treat your business like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby if it even pays you or is profitable at all. So over the course of this 31-day series, I'll show you how to do everything from psych out self-sabotage to dealing with hardcore rejection. You'll learn how to get out of your comfort zone, and you'll also learn how to select a network, even from scratch, that won't just benefit you professionally, but personally too. If you missed the last video, you should watch it because I shared with you how to maintain a healthy sense of self-esteem when you're working the twin tough tracks of motherhood and entrepreneurship simultaneously. So you'll want to check that video out. But here, we're talking about how to rebrand yourself for best success in life, both personally and professionally. So let's think on this for a minute. Ask yourself the following questions. Are you personally a brand worth buying in life, so to speak? What image are you giving off to other people? Perhaps it's time that you considered this really seriously. How you dress, act, speak, it's all part of the overall package that is you. Whether it's fair or not, people do tend to judge a book by its cover. You are a product that you're selling to your, let's say, spouse and your kids, who, remember, are going to mimic what you do in terms of dress, speech, and acting. What are you currently selling to your loved ones personally in terms of you as a brand? Then ask yourself for your niche, what are you selling them in terms of the brand leader that is you? Now, you might not be an influencer per se, let's say, but you still at some point or another up front or down the line will be someone that can be found in search who is the face of your brand. So what are you currently selling to your niche professionally in terms of you as a brand or brand leader? What sort of, shall we say, public relations stunts do you have to do to convince others of the value that is you? Now, if you're starting to feel blue, look, no worries. While it's true that you never have a second chance to make a first impression, you can always spin things in such a way that you're your own turnaround expert. And this works both personally and professionally, by the way. How could this even work? Does it even work? All you have to do is Google the search term New Coke, and you'll see the hoops that Coca-Cola had to jump through to deal with a product/brand marketing faux pas of seemingly intergalactic proportions a few decades ago. Honestly, this is proof positive that you can come back from anything, even when your customers are ready to set your brand on fire at the outset, because that was pretty much going down with the whole New Coke upsetting interlude of a few decades ago. Similarly, if a total reboot of your life is in order, reformulating the brand that is you into a success-laden icon is called for so that you can gain the respect you deserve at home as an entrepreneur mom, and you can also garner respect and influence with the niche you're trying to attract via your work. Now, no matter how bad your life currently is, you can reframe the way you look at things and find a new way to achieve your believable goals. Even if you feel you're too low for zero, there are so many other zero to hero stories out there nowadays. So why can't that be you too? People reinvent themselves and or upgrade themselves all the time, so you're hardly in the minority. Examine everything that's in your possession and or on your body and ask yourself whether it's a direct reflection of how you're trying to sell yourself to the universe, if you will, meaning both personally and professionally. Yes? Great. Pretty close to yes? Good. No? Hey, don't despair. We've all been there. Sooner or later, we're all going to be there. Being a mother is like the hardest thing out there, and being an entrepreneur is the second hardest thing out there. You're not going to stick the landing your first time out. Of course something is a mess or out of balance or off track. It's okay. I'd say forgive yourself, but in my humble opinion, there's nothing to forgive. Just know that you need to tweak, edit, polish, and ditch and or donate whatever doesn't work for you anymore. The brand that is you should have a message, motto, or creed. This is true for you personally as the personal brand that is you, and professionally as the brand leader you are or want to be. Your why should serve as exactly that, and especially on the professional front, the why of your niche should also factor in there for you too. I did a great video on this topic, so please make sure you check it out. Now, a successful brand also has a unique selling proposition. What makes you different, positive, and upbeat in terms of your personal life, which includes your family, but also your inner circle of friends? Have you set the goals that you need to set personally that actually transform into actionable plans by the time you're done? Well, if not, or if you're not sure, then lucky you, I've done a video on this topic too. You can set the same type of goals professionally too, but remember, you have to keep both your why and the why of your niche in mind as you set those types of goals. And knowing your unique selling proposition as a brand leader is super important because you need to know what makes you different, positive, upbeat, and so forth in a sea of other brands and brand leaders who are trying to reach your niche. What differences in terms of your unique selling proposition would speak to your niche enough that you can win them over? People want to shop from brands that they know, like, and trust. So knowing your unique selling proposition can help you to create the type of brand experience that they're looking for, as well as to create the products that they want and or need. But you'll also be the person and or brand that they want to buy it from most. Once you know what makes you different, use your power hour and your goal-setting ritual to define that difference, both personally and professionally. Really, and determine what points you need to make about yourself, your brand, to everyone you encounter in life. What is about you that makes you, well, you awesome, successful, a role model? Oh, and you have to know this for your kids' sake so that they can model great stuff, right? But this is important for your niche to know so that they can know, like, and trust you and your brand more. What makes you the obvious choice as a wife, as a mother, as a brand leader? Flesh this stuff out. One might feed the other, but I'm telling you, you can't afford to be fuzzy here, personally or professionally. When you focus your efforts, you tighten things up, You upgrade where necessary. You'll get great results. Fail to plan, plan to fail. Granted, your brand relaunch, if you will, may not come easy and may require many revisions before it's a commercial success in the marketplace of life. But do the work that's required to get your act together personally and or professionally, and then reintroduce yourself to society looking, sounding, and behaving in a way that's congruent with your why, which is the motto that's related to the brand that is you. And of course, you need to be congruent, at least professionally, with the why of your niche. If your niche isn't the right fit for you anymore, change niches. If your niche needs an upgrade, and now you're ready to meet those elevated people where they are, do it. Make that change. It's just as easy to fall in love with a rich niche than a poor niche. But the rich niche has the disposable income to buy from you on the regular, don't they? So you might have to rebrand yourself personally and or professionally just for that reason alone. What I want you to come away from this video with is that as a busy entrepreneur mom, living a crazy entrepreneur mom life, balance is hard. Getting all the critical things done personally and professionally is hard, but you can't afford to just let yourself go to pot. It's time to get your act together and dare to go for an upgrade in terms of your personal brand and in terms of you being an even better brand leader for having done so. Now, make sure you hit that notification bell because in the next video of this series, I'll share with you how to actually have fun while improving your life personally and professionally in 5 steps. Seriously, you don't want to miss that video. So if you're interested in learning about all of that, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can follow along with that video and the entire series. In the meantime, make sure you check out these 2 awesome videos as well. I talk a lot about social media, content marketing, entrepreneurship for moms who have to juggle home and business, online marketing, so many different topics. So make sure you're also checking out these 2 videos as well. And also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot when you do this. So I'd highly appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.